En Gran Bretaña, las historias de amor entre personas y sus perros o gatos no son infrecuentes. Narradas en la ficción, pero sobre todo vividas por sus grandes literatos. George Bernard Shaw, William Butler Yeats, Thomas Hardy, Virginia Woolf, Charles Dickens. Los británicos se definen como amantes de los animales, en este caso de los animales de compañía por definición. Con una larga historia, este refugio prueba que en gran medida esto es cierto.
Natalie, tell me about this refugee, the Battersea dogs and cats refugee. When did it begin to work?
It began in 1860, so a very long time ago, over 150 years ago. Mary Tilby was a lady in Victorian England who wanted to look after all of the dogs that were abandoned and wandering the streets of London. So she set up this refuge in North London at Royal Holloway, and then 10 years later we moved venue to here at Battersea, which is where we still are today.
How do you finance this work?
We're very lucky. We've got an amazing fundraising team that work with a lot of individuals to raise the money. We don't receive any government funding, so it's all through donations that people make. So some people will go and do lots of crazy events, skydiving and things like that to raise money. Other people may donate.
Hagamos un recorrido por las instalaciones.
Okay, so this is one of the kennel blocks that's open to the public. So all of these dogs are looking for a new home. So people come around and have a look around. So we have, I think, he's gone for a walk. Some have gone for a walk, but dogs like Astro here, who's a nice little terrier. So we get dogs in all sorts of shapes and sizes and breeds. So smaller ones and bigger ones. Astro.
Algunos son entregados por sus dueños y otros fueron encontrados en la calle. Tras ser atendidos médicamente, inicia el procedimiento de adopción. Buffy, de 6 meses de edad, está en espera de un hogar.
We're very lucky we have a lot of volunteers here. So we have over 1,000 volunteers and they come and they take the dogs for walks for us and spend time with them.
How many animals do you receive each year?
I think it's about 3,000 a year that we're looking after. In total, we've looked after over all the years over 3.1 million dogs and cats. So it's a lot of animals that we have each year. Here on site at any one point in time, we'll have about 250 dogs and about 100 cats. So it's a lot of animals.
Natalie, dogs and cats have different characteristics.
Yes.
What happened with cats?
Well, we can go and see some cats now. Cats, obviously, they developed as solitary predators, whereas dogs are very social and generally were developed to live in groups. Try and encourage owners to get all of their cats neutered so that they can't have kittens, so that we get control of the population of cats, because it is very big here in the UK, as in other parts of Europe and things.
So I can imagine that it takes more time to rehome a cat than a dog.
It's very, for some cats, they get rehomed very quickly. Other cats will stay with us for a little bit longer. I think probably half and half. And I think there's a lot of people in the UK that own both dogs and cats. I think the cat population is slowly rising, possibly even outnumbering the dogs in some respects. So cats are definitely loved by the UK, just as much, if not more so, than dogs.
Battersea también colabora en casos de crueldad contra los animales, que la policía toma muy en serio.
I think most cases, if there's the evidence against people, then they get taken very seriously. The laws were recently changed, and the sentencing, the prison sentencing was increased for cases. So it is something that UK politicians are taking seriously, and obviously we have a team that works very closely with the government to try and work in regards to legislation and make sure that the legislation is effective.
Aquí también desarrollan programas que incluyen visitas a escuelas. La conciencia social y la educación son clave para llevar a la realidad el pregonado amor británico por perros y gatos.
I think it's everybody's responsibility to look after animals, whether they own a pet or not. It's really our duty of care to be responsible and care for the animals as much as, they're part of our life and the world that we live in. So we need to be aware of their needs and really make sure that we're caring for them just as much as, we would want somebody to look after us if we needed help.